Now that Nvidia has announced a 10-for-1 split, what will happen to Nvidia, the dividend paying monster machine from YieldMax? Well, let's look at this overall. They had blowout earnings and they had high expectations. Okay. And if we look here, let's take a look. What am I? Oh, this is something else. I was comparing my amzy with QQQ and my returns. We'll get to that in a minute. Hang on, let me pull up Nvidia. I made this video yesterday. It was crazy. It had no sound, but maybe it wasn't information that was meant to be brought out. So Nvidia, what will happen now to Nvidia? This is actually great news for the moment. Okay, this quarter, we all live in the moment. That's all that matters. So up $64 to over $1,000 in the pre-market, 6%. Okay, so let's look at this. We did a 10-for-1 split. You know what I think from all my years in stock market experience? And by the way, you may hear birds in the background. This is not retire on dividends. I have balls and birds. So, let's continue on. This is great news. Now, usually when they have blowout earnings like this, because I used to play options on earnings day, 1 day kill shots. And I stopped doing that because I just love the passive income. Anyway, long story short is let's take a look at what's going to happen. So, I think that overall this is good. More people will FOMO into Nvidia. Okay, they told a great story in the conference call. They have some lofty expectations for next quarter. Knowing that, I think they threw the whole kitchen sink in here. They threw the Google method at it. What's the Google method? Boom, let's announce a dividend. And, well, they increased their dividend and they made a major, a lot of times Apple has done this. They've announced a share buyback, or when they have a really good quarter, they announce something spectacular. Like, we're going to increase the dividend. We're going to do a share buyback. We're going to something. It's called throwing in the whole kitchen sink. So Nvidia threw in the whole kitchen sink. So right now, okay, it's not going to directly affect. Look, if you owned one share of Nvidia, now you will own 10 shares. If they were worth $949, they will be worth $94. For those of you that don't know, it's not that much of a difference. It does affect the options market, okay? And I want to keep this simple. I like this to be the average guy's channel, okay? I don't give financial advice. You know that. You know that there's a disclaimer below the video that explains why I'm making these videos. There are no links. There's no affiliates. There's nothing. It's just why, okay? I've been rich. I've been poor. I know what it's like. And everybody deserves a chance. And I want to shout out the little YouTubers that are seeing the light and taking a shot. There's this one guy called Scott's PC. I think that's the name of his channel. He's doing an amzy shout out to the amzy army. He's doing I got news in the AI front for all of the Amazon fans out there. Stay tuned. Again, this is not retired on dividends. There are no spreadsheets here. There are balls and birds. How do you like that? Okay? Birds don't make you special if you're a douchebag. Anyway, let's move on. This is great news. Now, usually what I've seen is when they have a blowout earnings in the aftermarket and a good conference call, it follows through the next day. Everybody jumps on board. Many brokerages don't offer fractional shares like Robinhood. So by reducing the price in the eyes of the consumer only, let's think of this in its most simple terms. Now it's $94. Now they could buy a whole share. The average jerk-off citizen of the universe, whatever, Cody, the guy, all kinds of douchebags could go out and buy a share. Now, they could even buy a few shares. So it opens up the market, makes the price go lower. Tesla did this, Amazon did this, all the greats. So this is great news for all of you. You're probably going to get some wicked dividends. Again, I am not retired on dividends. I do not analyze the daily trades. You have to understand, if you get so deep into spreadsheets, if you really figure it out, guess what? You have a hobby. Not only do you have a hobby, my friend, if you count out how many hours you put into thinking about your investments, making spreadsheets, watching videos, reading Seeking Alpha, and just being so absorbed, you are earning minimum wage in Cambodia. Congratulations on that. My plan is accelerating. Let's talk about Amazon and the amzy army. So, all of you in NVIDY, I could have been in NVIDY. I could have did my 300K home equity, no money out of pocket, rocket payoff plan on Nvidia or NVIDY. It took those massive distributions. But you know what? Contrary to what all of you think about me, it was just too much risk. It was too risky. Yes, they say. They should stop saying and start doing. So anyway, my strategy is greatly increased. You see, on deep red days like that, I'm down $5,000. Most likely, I've clipped 5,000 or more off the top already on big up days. As long as my back end is up overall and I'm above my back end, my buying price, I'm in profit. If I have a day where we open up like may happen this morning, because thank you, Nvidia, they're going to have a flow over effect. The entire market is green with envy. Well, on green days, if I'm up like $5,000 or $10,000 today, I will sell just enough shares to take that off the top, skimming the froth. And I'm not close to ex-dividend date or record date or anything like that, so I can skim the froth. And you could be sure, if any of you have experience, you know we have big green days and big red days. And Amazon and amzy have had their share of red days, but I will tell you, those are the days I don't reinvest. No, this is different. This is strategic. Reinvesting is haphazard, throwing shit against the wall, hoping it sticks. No, this is awesome. And dollar cost averaging is throwing good money after bad. Buying things, I just seen let's get rid of this. This is old. My numbers have gotten phenomenal. Things have increased. Interest rates have gone down. But I just seen a video, okay, about buy these 3 stocks. They are at 52-week lows. That's the stupidest thing you ever want to do. Why do you think that they are at their 52-week lows? Because something's wrong. Why do you want to buy a sick puppy? Don't you want to come home to your girl with a nice, healthy puppy? What are you, some kind of... I don't know. Don't let the birds think it's not me. Don't be fooled. I know the birds in the background. You're shocked, right? Anyway, it's dividend lifestyle. So my plan's accelerated. It's crazy. So originally, let's start at the top. Okay, my total monthly costs were going to be $2,237. This is Robinhood margin. This is a 9.1% or 9.75% HELOC loan that I wasn't using to prove I could do this with no money down. Okay, now I doubled that. Don't ever do this. Okay, it's money I could afford to lose. Believe me, I want to show that this can be done. Everybody take a screenshot of my math. It might be slightly off, but as long as it's not a spreadsheet, we're all on the same team. Okay? We're not looking for minimum wage in Cambodia. So, my total monthly cost has gone down. Amazing. Robinhood lowered my margin to 6.5 or 6.25. Okay? So, my total monthly costs to have, get this, over $400,000 worth of margin. Okay? Unbelievable. It used to be $2,237. Now it's about $1,981. Now, I've calculated, I expected dividends of 69 cents, right? And this last time they hit us with 97 cents. I've doing the core compounding, skimming off the top, selling back in, buying back in, whatever. I've increased my share count, and this has gone so well. Initially, when I first started this, I was like, it was making $10,000 a month. I said, I have a window of opportunity here with the amzy army. Wait till I tell you about amzy AI. Stay tuned. Amazon AI, a paid Alexa. Oh, you have no idea what's coming. Okay. Anyway, those millions and millions and millions of Prime members are so valuable. So valuable. It's like we have a Netflix bigger than Netflix. We have a FedEx bigger than FedEx, our own shipping company. We own all of e-commerce. Oh, Nvidia did really, really good on their web server business and all of that. We own that space too. We're all over. You know, YouTube is pretty cool too, and the live streams and all that, especially to sell product, but you got to go somewhere else. Nobody's really noticed that Amazon is doing live streams with big creators on Amazon. Yeah, right there. So you see the product, you see it, you're excited. You don't have to go to a website, click a link, nothing. It's right there. Boom. Hit the buy button. That buy button is genius. I could go so deep into Amazon, you have no idea. Remember, this is risky, but I take calculated tactical risks. I will have this paid off so fast in a matter of months. So what I did was I added $100,000 of my own money. Okay, I took the monthly income from about 10,000. Now, if they hit 97 cents again, right? This thing is going to. I had 18,000 shares when I started with this core compounding. And shout out to Scott at Scott PC, the little guy with $2,500. He knows the risks. He's core compounding and building his share count. It's working in the first month. I've done this for years. I'll do separate videos on core compounding. Search my channel. Go to videos. Go to oldest. You will find the very first video I did on this channel was core compounding. It's a technique I've taught many YouTubers. 3 years ago, it was all over the internet. People got rich. Okay, it's push button money. But we're here for dividends. So, my total carrying costs now have gone from $2,200, $2,237 to $1,981. For paying that $1,981 every month, you know what I receive? Roughly, at the 97 cents this month, I should get about $22,728. That leaves about 18,000. The numbers in brackets are the updated superhero numbers that we have. Lower interest, more shares, higher dividends. Man, if you talk about picking right, nobody picks like I do. That's why you subscribe. Did you subscribe? Were you notified? You know what? There's a mass exodus against me. A group of people that say what I'm doing is wrong. I'm not telling you to do this. I'm opening your mind to opportunity. I started on March 1st. You know, I've withdrawn. I have a separate checking account for this, a savings account. I have $29,000 sitting there. I only got 2 dividend payments here. 9,000, then 14,000. This month is going to be well over $20,000. To pay this off in 8 months, the $150,000 free money, I need to add $1,900 and $19,000 a month to the $1,981. Okay, so when we look at this now, okay, I'm there. I'm pretty much there. Okay, I am I'm close. I will be there soon. Anyway, so I made the first payment. I only added $5,000 to principal, okay, and $1,100 to the top line. See that APY 9% there? Okay, so I paid that. Still $29,000 in the bank. That's $35,000. My money's still there working. What's great about this is at any time, you know what I could do? Let's go to Robinhood. Take you right to the source. Finger me. Yeah. You like that? Good. I'm happy. I like to make people happy. All right, so let's take a look. I have more shares than I ever had. 22,000. Okay. If we look at, that's not what I want. I want 3 months. Let's look at my performance. This is without dividends. Remember, I just showed you something that, in essence, I've taken out about $35,000. Right? It's very, very simple. So a little core compounding, paid the first payment, okay, with plenty of extra. You know, one core compound of like $3,000 could pay 3 months of interest alone. Isn't that sick? So let's go. I can't wait to fill out this next dividend. Make sure you're subscribed. I'm not going to ask you to like it. If you like it, you like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. What can I do? So in the past 3 months, I've picked very well. Okay, I'm up $28,000 if I did nothing. Keep in mind, if I close this at this moment, okay, I pay back the $150,000 loan. I take back my $100,000 that I added to turbocharge it. And what do I have? Well, right here, I'm going to have profit. And don't forget, the $31,000 I already pulled out. Damn, that's accelerated ETF dividend income, is it not? But I know there are clowns out there and purple pumpkins and eating donuts and all kinds of schmucks, saying I'm getting my own money back. They don't know. Okay, people, making videos that I'm going to get wrecked. If I get wrecked, I promise you, the best entertainment you have ever seen in your life. Subscribe, get in, get out, get rich. I have more plans. So congratulations to all the Nvidia people. I would have did this plan with Nvidia, but that's way too risky for me. This is a plan with an exit plan. The exit plan is to pay off the 150K. From there, we will talk other ETFs and move forward. I will build a city. Shout out to the winners using margin responsibly. Have a good day.